Loneliness and Company by Charlee Dyroff is a beautifully written and gripping science fiction story set in futuristic New York about a woman named Lee who, after graduating from her program, hoping to secure a job with one of the big 5 companies doing groundbreaking research that changes people's lives, she instead is thrown for a surprise when the placement system places her with an unknown company she doesn't recognize. A company that she later learned is on a groundbreaking mission of their own, developing an AI named Vicky that's meant to solve loneliness, an emotion that's been removed from the emotional index decades ago. Lee later learns that this company she's been placed with is on a classified government mission to cure loneliness, and it's essentially up to her to help train Vicky to find a solution to curing loneliness as cases continue to rise. Due to the nature of the project she's working on, Lee is thrust into a world of research, collecting data and experiences, combined with feeling unsure of what to make of all of this. But through it all, she realizes that what she's working on is groundbreaking and could ultimately change people's lives for good. In addition to exploring themes of loneliness and the human condition, Loneliness and Company is a novel that explores questions surrounding how far Lee will go to train the AI to act friendly, along with deciding what she's willing to give up for success while learning what it means to be a true friend. Although I go into every reading experience with an open mind, not knowing what to expect, I can honestly say that I absolutely loved this book and couldn't put it down or stop thinking about it until the very end. There's just something about the way that this story is written that had me so hooked, and as a reader, I personally live for the moments when a book consumes my life to the point where I'm dying to know what happens next and how the story ends. I also really appreciated how, despite being a science fiction story, this book was really easy to follow and understand, and that the world building really wasn't too confusing. It was easy to follow everything that was happening in the book, and what I found the most interesting was how the book beautifully executed the jump in narration from first person to third person every few chapters. I absolutely loved how the overall pacing of the story was handled. Overall, I'd rate this book 5 out of 5 stars due to how much I absolutely fell in love with it, and the fact that, because of how addictive it was, I read it over the course of a few days, unable to put it down. If you're looking for a thrilling, beautifully written science fiction story that explores AI, loneliness, and the human condition, I'd highly, highly recommend checking it out for yourselves. You won't be disappointed if you do.